Hello, my friends. This is Paul, and welcome to A Calm Touch of Fantasy. And today I am starting my top 20 of 2015. I'm going for 16 through 20 in this video. These are the books I've read in 2015. They weren't necessarily published in 2015, but these are the favorite books that I've read in 2015. So, first off, I just want to say that I am in Fool's Fate right now by Robin Hobb. If I would have finished this before I made these videos, this book probably would be in the top 20 somewhere, just because of the way it's going and because of the great two books before this. This book's going to be epic at the end, and it would probably be on my list somewhere if I would have finished it in time. But since I haven't, can't put it on the list yet. Alright, so first off, number 20 was an audiobook. The audiobook is The Lesser Dead by Christopher Buehlman, and this book got me back into the horror genre, and I just really loved this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and it was just fantastic. It's a vampire story, but it's a vampire story with character, vampires that actually kill people, hurt people, and then there's these other more wicked vampires that are just awful and really creepy and spooky. They're little kids, and we have this great narration by this guy that is from I think the 40s, and a lot of it takes place in the 70s in New York City. New York City during the 70s was in a very interesting setting, and one of the reasons why I love this book so much. And the narrator was just so sassy, sarcastic. He was a little bit of a jerk, but I just found him to be fantastic. And Christopher Buehlman was the narrator, and he just did a fantastic job narrating his own work. It really added something special to it. If you're a horror fan, if you like vampire stories that have more gritty vampires in it, check this out. I really enjoyed it. And listened to it on audio, and it's fantastic. Alright, so number 19 was another 4 out of 5 star book, but it was one of these 4.5 type star books, and that was Inda by Sherwood Smith, the beginning of an epic fantasy series. I have not read any of the books after this, but this one was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. The reason why I liked it so much was the world building that Sherwood Smith creates is so diverse and in depth that I just fell in love with it. The political system is fantastic, one of the best political systems I've read in a book, and there was some Harry Potter feels for me in this. It really has to do with children going to this school. It's not a wizard school in this one, but it's more like a warrior school, a protector's school, and the children push this book forward. The children are the focus of this book. The things that happen with the children, small things, impact the entire realm, the entire kingdom. And I find books like that fascinating, and I absolutely love this one. Great characters, some of the best characters in a fantasy book for me this year, and I just enjoyed it so much. Check this series out, Inda by Sherwood Smith. Okay, so number 18 and number 17 are from the same series. This is the Mistborn series. Everyone knows about Mistborn on BookTube and in the fantasy community. These are by Brandon Sanderson. The Hero of Ages is number 18, and Mistborn was number 17. I originally gave both of these books 5-star ratings, but after a few months went past, I actually downgraded both books to a 4 rating. But they're good 4 ratings. The reason why I did that was, even though the magic system, the world building, and the plots in these books were fantastic, the characters never really connected to me. I never felt any emotion towards these characters at all. And for that, I downgraded the book. There wasn't a lot of soul in these books, and so far from my experience with Brandon Sanderson is that a lot of the soul is missing from his books, but I still found them to be amazing reads. The Hero of Ages just wrapping everything up perfectly. taking threads from all three books and really showcasing that Sanderson really knew where he was going with his entire trilogy from the very beginning. And I liked how all the threads came together, and I enjoyed it greatly. And then Mistborn, I like this one the most out of the trilogy, just because of the characters felt a little bit more fleshed out in the first book and new to me. I didn't really get annoyed with the characters yet. And then introducing us to this amazing world building was fantastic. The magic system was just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And then the climax and the different plot twists and stuff in this book was just fantastic. Really enjoyed it, and originally gave it a 5 and gave it a 4 after a while. So this is the 18th and then the 17th favorite book of 2015. And then finally, number 16 favorite book was The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I originally listened to this on audiobook, and it was narrated by Neil Gaiman, and it was fantastic. I have since bought the physical book, so I figured I would show the physical book, and this one is illustrated by Chris Riddle. And this is a middle grade fantasy book that's fantastic. It's about a young boy that is raised in a graveyard by ghosts, and the world building is fantastic. The setting and the atmosphere that Neil Gaiman creates is some of the most immersive that I've read this year. Fantastic book. Really enjoyed it. And the heart and mind aspect of this book was out of control. I really connected to the main character, the boy in this. And at the end, I got a little bit emotional. It's just a fantastic book. If you're looking for an easy middle grade book that will actually impact you emotionally and just have a great time reading, check this one out if you have not so already. So those are the 20 through 16 books. Those are the first 5. I'm going to be doing 3 more videos, 5 books per video, until we get to the number 1 book that I've read in 2015. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time for numbers 15 through 11. Thank you.